To me, you are a master, you are a great teacher when you can tell somebody else what you're doing. You know what I mean? If you can communicate clearly your thought process or teach someone else something, you are the master at that, in my opinion. And Gemini is the best at communicating others' ideas very clearly. So that's why I feel like they're one of the most intelligent signs, because they're so good at communicating ideas to other people, you know, and sharing that information in a digestible way. And I feel like that is key in getting your message and point and facts across, you know?
I feel like Gemini is just the human encyclopedia. You know what I mean? Like, what do you want to know about today? Like, I swear, like, a Gemini's love language is telling you a fact.
Yes.
And like also correcting you. Because I feel like Virgo gets the rep of being a know-it-all correcting people.
Yeah.
Gemini also does it, but they do it in such a fast, funny way that you're just like, ah, you're right. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What's good, y'all? Welcome to our channel. I'm Maya.
And Sarah.
And we are charmed and dangerous.
Because you know we're charming.
And we're dangerous.
And we're very, very smart.
We are smart. And
we're smart and educated.
We got big brains up here.
It's heavy up here, no?
Yes, lots of thoughts, lots of opinions, and let's just get into them.
Yeah, but before we get into it, I do also want to say the list that we created here, it's based off of what we think. I think every zodiac sign is smart in their own way.
Totally.
And if you watch our channel, you know that this is also opinion based too. This is my opinion, and I'm not calling any of the other signs that were not mentioned here stupid. I just have to say that these are the signs that I personally think of when I think of smart.
Yes.
And you'll see why in different ways.
Right, and I think we'll describe each of our signs of why we think they're particularly smart, and I'm glad you said that, because I think each sign has their own intelligence and brings something different to the table. This does not mean that we think that you're not intelligent.
For sure.
Everybody's smart and brings something special.
And this is a standout list for me. This is why I picked my signs, you know? Like, there's emotional intelligence, there's being book smart, and then there's like street smart. So there's literally so many ways to be smart.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Sarah Bears, so let the people know who is the first, you know, sign that you picked as the smartest, one of the smartest.
Yes. Okay, so I feel like no one said yes like since like 2016, but yes. Okay. The first sign I picked is Gemini. You know, are we surprised? Mercury is very, very smart. Geminis are the kings and queens of bullshitting their way through school, through a job, through anything really. Like, when you are that quick-witted and nothing goes past you, it truly makes you be very, very intelligent, and you're literally running laps around the people that you're with, or anyone that you're with, because your mind is moving at a faster pace. Yes. You know, a lot of people are still processing that one thing that is happening. Meanwhile, Gemini is taking in 5 different sources, you know what I mean, of information, and processing them, and is on to the next thing. Like, that makes for a very smart individual. Yeah. And you know, Mercury's fast-paced energy is doing a number on Gemini energy. You know what I mean? Yes. And doing a number on the Gemini brain.
No, for
I can say that as a Gemini moon.
For sure. No, I
it's messy, but it's smart.
No, it is. Well, it's so amazing how
organized mess.
Quickly and efficiently a Gemini can process information. You know what I mean? And I feel like because of this ability, the way that they're able to debate and rationalize is better than a lot of people, and I feel like that is a key part of being intelligent to me, in my personal opinion.
Absolutely.
You know?
I feel like Gemini will not find every source of information, but they'll naturally present it in a very confident way. You know what I mean? Like, even if they are wrong, which they are at 99% of the time, their seamless communication style, I feel like you're just bound to believe them.
Yeah. No, I absolutely...
It's dangerous.
No, it's so true. And I feel like another reason why I picked Gemini as well is because, to me, you are a master, you are a great teacher when you can tell somebody else what you're doing. You know what I mean? If you can communicate clearly your thought process or teach someone else something, you are the master at that, in my opinion. And Gemini is the best at communicating others' ideas very clearly. So that's why I feel like they're one of the most intelligent signs because they're so good at communicating ideas to other people, you know, and sharing that information in a digestible way. And I feel like that is key in getting your message and point and facts across, you know?
I feel like Gemini is just the human encyclopedia. You know what I mean? Like, what do you want to know about today? Like, I swear, like, a Gemini's love language is telling you a fact.
Yes.
And, like, also correcting you. Because I feel like Virgo gets the rep of being a know-it-all correcting people.
Yeah.
Gemini also does it, but they do it in such a fast, funny way that you're just like, ah, you're right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Virgo's like, did you see how wrong you were?
Right.
And I was like, actually, it's this, but on to the next.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No, I feel like Geminis, to me, they're like kind of walking TED Talks because they're short bits of information, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, it's
digestible,
not
like
too,
you said.
Yeah, it's not too long, but they have quick facts.
Yeah. It's true, they do, about a lot of things.
Stuff. A lot of
I feel
stuff.
like you have to understand, like, that is being intelligent. That's being smart.
Oh yeah.
Because how does your brain have that much space for all that shit?
Right.
You know what I mean? I feel like the Gemini brain truly has endless space. They're the type to have 100 tabs open on their computer because their brain rarely ever gets overwhelmed.
Yeah.
If anything, we want more. They want more. Gemini energy wants more. A lot of people stop learning because maybe they get a little overwhelmed, whereas for a Gemini, having little to no information is what overwhelms them. Not having too much. It's literally the opposite. Like, I need more. I want to learn more.
Yes.
I'm excited about more.
Yes.
More information.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. And I feel like all the signs I personally picked, they are thirsty and excited about all that new information that's coming in.
Same for me.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your next sign?
Okay, next I picked Aquarius.
Samesies.
I always love my conversations with Aquarius. I feel like, to me, it wasn't the first sign that popped up in my mind, but I was like, you know what? Who do I really love to have long debates and conversations with?
Yeah.
Aqua placement. They challenge me to think outside of the box, and to me, that's like a key ingredient to a genius. You know, someone who's always curious, someone who's always asking questions. And I feel like that is Aquarius.
Right.
And that's why I think they're one of the smartest. People who have a curious mind, you're intelligent to me.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. I feel like Aquarius knows how to think outside of the box. Aquarius is the type to be presented with a certain amount of information, but will actually look for a rebuttal to prove their own theory. You know what I mean? Not a lot of people do that. The curiosity that Aquarius has for the other side, aka being the devil's advocate, it makes them very, very intelligent. A lot of times people are too scared to experiment on their own. They'll read about it or hear about it, but I feel like Aquarius energy is the type to put on a lab coat and be the guinea pig, you know, for something that their own brain became obsessed with, something that they have a thirst for. You know, Aquarius is so ready to do that. This is why they're referred to as the outliers, you know, the forward thinkers. They're horny for being the first to do it. Yeah, you know what I mean? And by like it, I mean anything. They're horny to be the first to do something. And like I feel like that makes you a very intelligent individual. Yeah. Because you are understanding like what the risks are and you're still willing to do it because you know the outcome will pay off. Right.
Well, they're always thinking of like, how can I one-up it? They're always thinking of like a cutting edge. How can I expand myself?
They're the disruptors.
Yeah, and I feel like I love aquas because first, I feel like they do try and understand. It may not always feel that way to us, but they are always observing. They are very observant beings. And then they analyze, and then I feel like they try and build on top of it. They see a vision of the future that many people don't. And that doesn't scare them. Yeah. That's another part of kind of being a genius. You know, like sometimes you're walking in unknown territories, but you're still boldly saying what you believe in and what you think. And that's aqua to me.
Yeah, because you're not going with the crowd. I feel like a lot of times people are scared to try something new because it's not acceptable or no one's done it before. And you really have the best insight when you're the first to do it. You just have to tune out everyone else's voice that's telling you you're crazy. Yeah. You know? Okay, so the last sign that I picked is Scorpio. And everyone knows Scorpio to be the most emotionally intelligent sign, which is truly one of the main reasons why I picked Scorpio to be on this list. You know, at the end of the day, the emotional intelligence that Scorpio has, it gets them to the right place at the right time and stays away from the wrong place as well. You know what I mean? That intuition is very, very powerful. Scorpio has mastered the art of reading in between the lines. You know that Scorpio stare that everyone talks about? You know what I'm talking about. Everyone's like, Scorpio, why are you staring like that? You know, the stare that usually scares people.
Yes.
That's Scorpio's brain analyzing something that deeply, deeply intrigues them.
Yeah.
You know, when a Scorpio studies something, it's not just about the facts or like what they read up on. Because as much as we love research, aka Joe from you, we always use our emotion and intuition to take our learnings into the next level. And that is where I feel like other signs actually fall back when it comes to doing research and deeply learning about someone or something. They stop after the information or logic, but really if you are able to use your emotions and your intuition, you're really able to understand something way deeper than you have before just using logic or your brain.
I agree. Like, and I'm happy that you say them because to me it's like they're the most emotionally intelligent, in my opinion.
We're also
like
analytical too.
Yes, no,
that's one of our like main actually positive attributes is us being analytical.
Yeah, and I mean, I feel like also when you just think about the power that they hold, you have to be strategic.
Yeah.
You know, and
absolutely.
they are very strategic.
And it's crazy because I don't think a lot of people realize Scorpio's a water sign, so they're emotional as hell. But typically the evolved ones, they're making a very, very important decisions and they're not using their emotions. You know what I mean? Like they don't let people see their emotions. You have to be very, very intelligent to take your emotions out of it when you're making powerful decisions.
Yes.
And not a lot of people understand that about Scorpio. You know, although we're very emotional, we sit on that shit and we think about who deserves this much emotion. Are they gonna take me seriously if I show this much emotion when talking about this thing? You know what I mean? I feel like at the end of the day, Scorpio's obsessive nature also aids in their intelligence, much like Gemini. Like Gemini is very, very curious and Scorpio is very, very obsessive. You know what I mean? Scorpio's brain doesn't get bored, especially when it gets obsessed. It wants to know more. No, it begs to know more. Like it's almost like a thirst for it. And the deeper the better, because the more we understand something, the more our love for it will be respected. And this is coming from a Scorpio. Like we deeply want to understand people and the things and the subjects that we love because we want people to take us seriously when we're talking about that. We want that subject to be respected. So of course, if I talk about it, I'm going to do my research. So the people that I'm speaking to understand how special this is for me. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, once we like a subject, we're gonna be obsessed with it forever.
I picked is Virgos. Obviously, Virgos are extremely analytical and practical. So I've always thought like academics and learnings were probably very easy to them because they have the natural like discipline, in my opinion, to like apply themselves and to, in my opinion, similarly to Scorpio, like get really lost and obsessed about certain factoids of things, you know? And Virgo is very interested in breaking down a problem. Like if you come to a Virgo with like an issue, like they're never too scared that this problem is like too big or whatever, right? Like they get excited by the fact that they get to break this down and be so meticulous of like, well, you can do this and this and this. And a Virgo's mind can break things up like in 1,000 different ways. And I also, like Gemini, I feel like they have a lot of random facts up in their brains.
Mercury.
Yes, it's a mercurial thing, but I feel like Virgos are the long form of that. So to me, they're like walking documentaries. You know, you need like an hour or two to sit down with them and they will give you a detailed orientation about what it is that you asked about.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And it's so funny to me.
I don't know why.
But I love it.
It just reminded me of that episode of Friends where Joey has money for just one encyclopedia book.
Yes.
And like that to me is like Virgo energy. Like Gemini is like the whole encyclopedia, but like, you know, summary of it all.
Yeah.
Virgo is the type to buy one encyclopedia and they will know everything about that one thing because they love the details, baby. I feel like they just get horny for problem solving.
Oh yeah.
Also, I just have to say.
Oh yeah.
You have a problem, they're in it. They're almost happy you have a problem because they're here to fix it for you.
Right.
That's the sign of someone who's very intelligent because, yeah, like you said, they're not scared to fix shit.
Right. And they also have the patience, I feel like, to take the time and work it out. You know what I mean? Because I feel like not the other signs that I personally picked, I feel like always have the patience and energy to come up and show up every day. Yeah. You know, and be obsessed with what you need to be trying to fix. I feel like Virgo got that energy.
They really do. They actually really enjoy working their brain to the point of exhaustion.
Okay, so those were the 3 that I picked, but I have to give a special shout out to us Sages. I feel like Sages to me also make this list because we have a real thirst for knowledge and like higher learning. And to me, we have book smarts and street smarts. Like we like to go out and experience our education and new things. And I feel like we expand our minds by talking to new people and having new experiences. And to me, Sag really is like a good mix of the book smart because we can get deep into that and passionate about that. But we also want to move it into the real world and like learn from people and like immerse ourselves in new cultures and stuff like that. So I feel like Sag is also one of the most intelligent signs too because they're adaptable and they are willing to throw themselves into a new learning.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like Sag understands that I can learn more outside of here, wherever here may be, whether it's a different country, outside my room, outside the school. Like they always know it's that Jupiter energy. Like I can expand my horizons and learn even more, and that really excites them. You know, if anyone ever has been around a Sag when they're ready to like leave their, you know, their comfort zone, it means that they haven't learned anything in a long time. And you know what I mean? They're ready to go out and explore. So I agree. All right, lovely charmers, thank you for kicking it with us while we discuss, you know, the smartest signs in our opinion. Ask me in 2 years. I might run into some dumbasses and I might have to say change
Ask me in a couple days they may change.
No,
I mean, all of y'all is smart.
No, all of you
smart.
guys are smart.
Okay.
If you want us to do like the most emotionally intelligent signs, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's gonna be a water sign.
Right.
Rampage.
Or if you want to just hear like why we think each of your signs is smart, like we could do that too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I feel like that would be
other
cool.
ones.
It could be like
Tell us
instead
other
of the like a zodiac list that we react to, we could make our own zodiac list.
Yeah.
But don't be thinking we're gonna do that all the time.
No. This is only at a special request, so leave it in the comment section if you want it.
And it
if
needs
not,
at least 10 likes.
Yes.
Which doesn't ever happen.
Right. So
make it happen.
right. If you want it to happen, you know what you gotta do.
No, it's true. As you know, we got a podcast. Links are down below. It goes live every Friday on YouTube, the video format, and of course the audio format. Links down below. Regular videos go up every Monday and Thursday. We love you guys. It's about to be crying season.
Yes.
So get you a box of Kleenex. All right. Bye-bye.